says she really grew up poor like me. Don't believe in nothing but the Almighty.
Hi guys, I'm Paige Natalie and you are watching episode 1 of On the Same Page. I am here with the beautiful, the gorgeous KD, who works with fashion brands. She's in the media, she's got a massive following, and that's the reason why I picked her for today to discuss, are black women discriminated over light-skinned women? And I have videographer and editor who has worked with Grime Daily, Link Up TV and various others, Shola. So these are my co-hosts for today. So today's subject, thank you for joining me guys. After seeing, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I am going to put it up for you to see the clips and the pictures and the statements, but Tory Lanez done a post about black women not being, what's the words, appreciated and being discriminated over light-skinned women. And it's also come about with Chris Brown recently this week as well, with Tokyo Vanity from Love and Hip Hop, where she has outright said her girl has been discriminated and removed from his table for being too dark of a shade, basically. Yeah. So my thoughts are, I've got you here, Shola, KD, as a videographer in the industry. I want to get your point of view, and KD as a black girl who's pretty in the media industry, so to speak, a good following, works with brands, what your opinion is, and to see if we're all on the same page. So, KD, I'm going to start off with you. I showed you what Tory Lanez said. Yeah. We've discussed the video and the Chris Brown situation. Do you personally see, I just want to get a yes or no from both of you first. So, yes or no, do you see this discrimination happen?
Definitely.
Okay, and Shola, have you seen this discrimination happen?
Yep.
Okay, and what are your views on it? So, KD, as a black woman, and a beautiful black woman, may I say, this girl's banging. What is your take on it, and what is a position that you have been in where you've seen it, or if it's happened to yourself personally?
It has actually happened to me personally, but not in a video or anything. It's happened to me at a club. You hear about the whole district and not letting in black girls and having certain type of women that they want in there. I can't remember the club, it was in Central, and I was queuing up. Lady said that you needed cash to pay, went out to get cash, came back, you're not getting in. And it's like, but I was getting in a minute ago, but you're still letting people in, the white girls, the Latinos, the Chinese girls. And I'm just like, okay, this is happening to me now. This has never happened to me before. And I was like, this is actually happening to me now. And it's just, my question is why? Like, just why? And I don't know the underline of it. I just want to get to the bottom of it, but I don't know why.
What was so when you wasn't allowed in? Did you just leave? So
yeah, of course. I'm not begging.
It's an embarrassment thing. Like, you need to keep your integrity.
The thing is, my mum has always said to me, never beg to spend your money anywhere. Yeah. Like, this is my money that I'm going to spend. I need to beg to spend my money to get in there.
Of course.
You don't want me there? That is fine. That is absolutely fine. I'll go and enjoy myself somewhere else. But it happened to me. And
What you're experiencing is something that us black guys have been experiencing for years.
So have black guys been rejected from clubs?
I remember, like my boys will tell you, like when we were 16, I was going to Liquid, Montford. Obviously it was like the underage one, Yeah. They all got in, except for me.
And you're the darkest one.
Yeah.
Were they also black?
They also was like lighter shades of black in it.
Okay.
And
would you say darker or lighter than me, or same tone?
Well, obviously I was with like some mixed race, so it's some lighter than you. It's a mixture, innit? But because obviously I stand out, I'm tall, I'm dark.
You got that melanin, that pure cocoa.
You know them ones. So like they let all of my boys in except for me.
What was your reaction? Because as a boy, maybe it's a little bit different. Did you argue it or did you walk away? So for a female, it's in back. You've got a queue full of people, all these girls looking at you. And you kind of just like walk. You just want to remove yourself from the situation.
I was like, why? Like, what's your reason? She's like, we're just not letting you in now. Like, we just can't let you in.
Yeah, you want the reason. That's what I said.
And then people say that the black woman's being aggressive because I'm asking you why I'm not. And this black girl, she's aggressive now. Like, look at you, but. Can't I have my say of why I can't get into the club, but I could get in 10 minutes ago?
That's a prime example. As soon as a person of ethnicity
so
shows opinion,
so irritating,
a bit of
passion.
attitude.
Passion.
Yeah, a perfect word. We are now seen as the erratic black person that's over the top, causing a scene. Yeah, no, completely agree with you. And the thing that's so frustrating, especially now that you're older as well, and having the following that you have, the brands that come to you to work with you, and the presenting and the hosting and everything that you do, it's like, you are such a beautiful black girl. Like, your body's on point, your hair's on point, your face is on point. Like, I don't even see a spot on this girl's face. Like,
you lying. You definitely lying.
But so you must, like, now at your age, be like, I'm doing a lot. Like, if I'm good, like, I'm confident within myself.
That's what it comes down to. It's the confidence in yourself. Like, you see me, I meditate, like, I look at souls, I have deep conversations. So for me, that club is nothing to me. Like, me getting in there, it's not a part of my life at all.
No.
I can go home. I can go to another club. So as a person, it's how you feel and how you take it.
However, we like to highlight it. We like to highlight it.
We do, as people like to highlight it, because it is a problem. But I think it stems from way, way back. Like, when you think about blackface, us as black people were not allowed on TV. We were not allowed. So the white people would paint their face.
See, I don't get, that's hypocritical.
A black person, a black
to look like, to discriminate against a black person, but then want to dress up as them and portray them.
It's deeper than what's happening.
I mean, they portrayed us in a negative way, because the person that they would portray would always be the clown, the funny one, the joker,
the rapist, the person that's going to hurt the white woman.
But it's so hypocritical to actually want to then make yourself black, and become someone that you actually despise. Why
even
not
down to commercials, the commercial will say something like, okay, this is a black face, to be clean, use this soap, and underneath the black face will be a white person. So it's deeper than what's happening today. It's a whole picture that's been happening for centuries and centuries.
And it's still, look at Will Smith at the Golden Globes. He refused to go to the Oscars,
because he knows he's not welcome there. Let them have their... Listen, I'm not begging you to come into... This is big Will Smith, you know?
Yeah, and even he's having rejections and issues and challenges.
He doesn't need to beg. He's Will Smith. He's fine going... He's fine within himself. Look at their whole family. Look how they are as a family.
Yeah.
They love themselves.
They do.
So take yourself out of that situation. Don't beg to go anywhere. Trust me.
As a videographer, going back to like the music videos and black girls getting chosen over light-skinned girls...
You mean light-skinned girls getting chosen over
light-skinned girls getting chosen over black girls. What position have you been in? Because do you get asked to bring models with you for certain video shoots, or do you just turn up and the models are already there?
It actually depends. Like, sometimes they provide the girls.
Who's they, sorry?
Do you get to decide out of those girls who goes in what clip?
Not necessarily. You don't really. Like, obviously, if you're setting up a shot, you can say, like, we want this girl here. Sometimes it's just on, this girl's appeared in this shot, so we can't have her in that shot. Do you know what I mean? So, but it's never...
You're choosing the girl to go with that type of artist, like, at the time, or is it... Like...
me personally, I've never thought, okay, this person looks good with this person. No, it's just purely shot-wise basis.
Okay.
It's never, she's dark-skinned, she'll be good with this light-skin, or... I've never actually thought in like that. So when you say it to me, I was like, I don't know. And it's also based on the artist, what the artist likes.
That's a good point, because just to go back to the Tory Lanez thing, he actually blamed it on the directors. Now, my comeback to that is, as big boy Tory Lanez up there, if you think looking at Drake, if you're looking at Kanye West, any big artists out there, are you really telling me that they didn't actually see or pick the models anyways, or their team, before they even turned up on set? So Tory Lanez is saying it's the directors are doing this and the artists have got to put a stop. Well, it is down to the artist, because you're actually saying, I want this girl in my shot, and that's who you find more attractive. Now, is it because she's light-skinned, or is it because you want her to twerk and the other girl's got a bigger bum and the other girl's got longer hair? So is it down to a scene? Is it down to preference? Or is it down to discrimination?
So question, did the other girl go in and replace the dark-skinned girl at the Tory Lanez shoot?
Yes.
So he didn't have a choice, basically.
So in the video, it was him in the shot with a dark-skinned girl dancing next to him. The director went like this, called the black girl off, and put the light-skinned girl in. Tory Lanez then stopped the shoot, said, you're really beautiful to the light skinned girl, you're amazing, but I want the black girl to come back in.
Yeah.
But did he do that based on how it looked rather than what he wanted? Because if the black girl was not in shot and the light skinned girl was already there, would he be like, no, I want this black girl to be there?
So Paige, my question was, is that black girl now in the video? Like, has the video come out? I wasn't sure.
So the video hasn't come out. It was just, I think the actual footage that Tory Lanez put on was about 10 days ago. So I'm assuming the video won't come out because it's for his brand new song. So probably another couple of weeks, which will be interesting to see. But it's what you saw on the video, because one of his members of his team was filming this.
Yes.
So there was a director there with the camera, Tory Lanez in shot in this cube bit, and the model, and then someone filming behind the director filming it all. Yeah. So they've caught that for a reason. So there has been suspicion and rumours that it was a setup, but he's obviously trying to highlight something.
Is he doing it to let the good guy?
Exactly, because he had a big paragraph, which you guys will see. He had a big paragraph stating that black women need to be shown that they're beautiful, told that they're beautiful, they need to be more included, like basically black is beautiful, and directors and artists need to put a stop to mixed race people or lighter skinned people in general, Latino, whatever that may be, being picked over black women. But my thing is I completely agree with that. Black is beautiful, any skin colour is beautiful, and the fact that we still see race is pretty much still an issue within 2019. But what I find as well, this is mainly probably more highlighted in America than it is the UK. However, I do find that black women, as a mixed race girl, don't class me as being black. So I see a lot of things on social media that you're light skinned, you don't get it. You're not really black. Your hair's not black. Yeah, you don't have the same challenges as me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But then to a white person, I'm fully seen as a black person, not even a mixed race person. A white person will only see me as black. They don't care whether I'm quarter caste, half caste, whether I'm mixed with Caribbean, Latino, African, what it will be. They'll just see me as a black person.
Do you think that 100%? That people
From comments online, yes. And when I've had people, actual females, talk to me, for instance, I'll give you a prime example. When I was first 18 in Romford, like liquid time and envy and things like that, I used to wear weave. I used to love my sewing weave because I used to like the length, and I used to do it for the thickness of my hair. I've actually had multiple times black girls come up to me and go, why have you got weaving? You don't need it. Why are you trying to be something you're not? And it's like, hold up, when did weave just become for a black person? So the fact that a black person is saying that, it's like you're creating an issue and you're creating that barrier now against other mixed race people.
So how do you feel about when they say like people like Kim Kardashian can't have cameras and things like that?
I think it's ridiculous.
I think she should do what she wants.
Cameras, it's like having French braids or a fish plait. Like, I know it's different and it comes from a heritage.
No,
and
it has a lot behind it.
Yeah, it does. And it comes from a heritage back in Africa, and you'd copy your mum, and your mum would teach your children, and children would teach other people, and it was a way that they could keep their hair maintained for long periods of time, things like that, keep it tidy and things like that, because obviously they have thick hair, it's afro, and it is hard to maintain. There wasn't relaxers back then and hair straighteners and all that, so it does come from a tradition. There's a big heritage on it. But to say that a white person or an Armenian person, which is what Kim is, so she's not white or black, cannot copy a hairstyle, I don't really think it's anyone's right. It's the same way of telling me I can't wear weave or wear a ponytail because I'm not black, and only black people started wearing weave to, again, maintain their hair.
I think what some people, black people I should say, think is that just let us have our thing, like, let us have our cameras, let us have our black things. Like, I do kind of get it, but then I get it's like, if she wants to do it, just leave her to do her thing. Like,
and is it not a compliment?
Because she's
the fact that other races, want to say, I like
to do that and be racist.
Thank you. The fact that another culture can be like, I want to rock this, I'm respecting this is what you have and I like it, and I would like to rock it also. Yeah. I would take that as a compliment. Rather, wouldn't, on the other foot, it'd probably be more negative if a white person or a non-black person said, I'm never going to wear cameras because they're too black.
Yeah.
you'd be like, hold on a minute, it's just cane rows. Why would you not wear them? Because it makes me look like you lot. Can you imagine? Yeah. So the fact that they're willing to rock it, and they're like, oh, I love this. Like, it looks so good. Do you think I can pull it off? I really want that hairstyle. Go for it,
Sometimes
mate.
I think, are they doing it just to get that kind of media and that talk around their name? Like, does she just do it just to piss people
But she
off,
does like black men, as Khloe Kardashian.
She likes the culture. That's it. Simple. She likes the culture, and she is promoting the culture. No matter what you say,
in a good way,
she's promoting the culture. So why would you?
Letting people know about how we love our hair.
So, like, they're not gonna, like. Let's be honest. Like the 8-year-old girls, white girls that look up to Kim Kardashian will never know.
But that's like Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah,
Jennifer Lopez is not black; she's Latino.
Yeah, she
So why can she rock them?
Yeah. No.
Why can Nicole Scherzinger, who's Hawaiian, she rocks them?
But even what's Kim's little sister? Kylie. She's all done the whole wig, but she was the first like kind of white girl to do the whole wigs thing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It was.
People still had the controversy.
It's where the controversy goes is when people say, because where it went wrong is people said Kim made that hairstyle, and then the whole world went, whoa, hold on a minute. And like Kylie Jenner made wigs popular. Hold on a minute.
We've been doing this for years.
Yeah,
years,
people have been sewing up their wigs a long time. Like literally sewing them by hands themselves, strip by strip, strand by strand. So
but that doesn't mean that we should throw shade at the individual, because she's not saying that.
And and going back just quickly on this subject is with Kim, she does go for black men. She's married to a black man. She now has mixed race children. So is it not better for her to incorporate that into her children?
Definitely.
And say, I'm with a black man and I'm proud, and this is his culture and I'm going to rock it, and this is what we're going to do. It's the same as if a white person got married to an African person and for their wedding decided to wear the African attire. Is she then taking the piss? No, she's respecting her man and taking that heritage with her. I
get it.
So carry on, but on a different subject, because I feel like this is really broad, we can talk. So again, just going back to, do you believe mixed race or lighter skinned women are preferred better to black women, and why do you think that is?
It's a very broad, deep question. The thing is,
as a black man, what race girls do you go for?
I don't actually have a particular type.
Do you go for black girls?
Yes, I do.
White girls?
Yes, I do.
Mixed race?
Yeah.
You just like women.
Asian. In it, vagina to this man, it's like a hole's a hole.
It's not that bad, but it's me, how I am, is like, if you're pretty, you're pretty. If I find you attractive,
you appreciate a pretty woman to you.
Like saying that, I've used to look at all my exes, they're all different.
Yeah,
they're all different.
They're
all different. They're all different. So it's like, with me, I just if I find you pretty, then that's it. Do you know what I mean? That's a bit of me,
yeah.
And your preference?
You see me, I don't know, I just feel like I just love a black man. Like, I just don't know what it is. Obviously, I know what it is. I just relate to a black man. I know your struggle. I know where you've come from. I know what you've been through. Like, and I feel like you know where I've come from, what I've been through. Not saying I wouldn't date a white guy, but like, I don't know. I just understand. Yeah,
there's more of a connection because, for instance, bashment music.
Yeah.
The food that you eat, like not that you can't get for white
structure. Just a black man, like, I love it.
There is nothing better than a black or mixed race guy that just come out of the shower and the skin is like glistening and you're just like...
Come to leave you guys
Anyways, but yeah, that's just, I just love it.
So that's preference. And
that's a preference.
So another discussion is...
But I think, sorry to cut you off, but I feel like white men don't approach me either.
I feel
like
they
got that whole thing of black girls are aggressive.
No.
Strong face.
I just feel like with that, it's the intimidation.
Yeah, but why?
Like I said, not even. It's not even that. Like, for instance, the only type of white person that I would see easily approaching you is somebody that's
have black friends.
Within that culture.
Yeah.
Within that culture.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it goes down to. Not so much the.
You'd never see a towy guy sweep over, Ugg boots on, skinny jeans. No. And it is sad, but I've actually had a guy say to me, "Oh my God, you're so pretty, but I just don't do mixed race girls, and I couldn't take you home to mum." I'm just like,
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
No, but you're pretty though.
And you know what? The worst one I hate. You're pretty for a black girl.
That just needs to be written off.
Get out of my face, please.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just pretty because I'm pretty to you.
Yeah.
Don't try and make it something. You're pretty because you're a black girl. You're making it something that you're making it a race. I don't know. You're making it a race thing.
It has been known for guys will say you're pretty, but you're not for me because you're mixed race.
Then you're not for me. I'm not begging you. One thing about me, I'm not begging you to make me.
You approach me.
Yeah. I'm me for me. Like, you're gonna like me, you don't. That's what it is.
I'm loving my melanin. I wouldn't look it for the world. So
when I growing up, when I was growing up, being dark skinned, and I am like dark skinned, like. And
are you? I didn't know.
I've seen darker.
Obviously I'm not the darkest. However,
but you come
within the black community,
you're at the top.
They will throw shade on me.
Who? Serious?
Yeah. So thank you for joining me today, KD, Shola. Just to round things up, let's just do a quick statement on. Firstly, are we on the same page? Do you think?
I think we roughly are.
Yeah.
I'd say we all pretty much agree with each other. So just to end it off, what is a statement you'd like to finish it on?
So I do agree that there are more lighter skinned girls, white girls, everything but dark skinned girls in the videos that are out there. But my question is still why? Like, is it because it's a preference? Because every single artist can't just like lighter skinned. There must be artists that love dark skinned girls because they're so beautiful. But it's like, my question is why? And I don't think we can get to why today. It can go on forever. But I'd really like to just maybe talk to like 5-6 artists just to figure out why you haven't chosen dark skinned girls. Or they might have. There might be a video that I haven't seen and they have got dark skinned girls.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really watch like loads of videos like that, so I can't really talk on it. But I don't know. I think it just stems from what society see as beautiful in the first 100%. Place. So like I said before, it goes deeper into blackface. It goes deeper into even like Sarah Bartman. Don't even know about her, but she was like the first black video vixen. And she was taken away, she was chained up, and she was basically put in a zoo and laughed at because she had a really big bum. Don't even know about Sarah. Sarah Bartman. So I think it just stems from back then to now.
It's cultural conditioning.
Being a video vixen ain't exactly the best thing in the world, so if our black sisters not in there, then they're not in there. Let's focus on something bigger.
I agree. Exactly what she said is how I think. We don't know the reason. I believe it's a percentage of things is cultural conditioning. It's how many beautiful dark skinned girls are actually wanting to be video vixens.
Are they auditioning in the first place?
Do you know what I mean? Like,
are they looking to be lawyers and doctors and better things? Not that being a video vixen is bad, but it might not be their desire.
That's it. So that's my take on it. Like, very simple. We do not know like the reasons. I don't believe it's the director. I don't believe it's just the artist. It's just a percentage of different things. But we can all say that there is a discrepancy in.
The ratios are off. I agree with you too, and we're never gonna know. There's always discrimination, whether it's in jobs, what your name is, being in the media, and I think that comes down to media and society and social media, and it all comes down to back in the day of Vogue and skinny girls and white girls and people still now bleaching their skin, and I just think it's such a wide variety of factors that can be taken into consideration. It is a shame that black men and black artists are not forcing and empowering black women and putting them in the forefront, because that is really what they should be doing. Because there's so much going on in the world, from the police and everything else to discrimination. So I think as black people we should be doing better, and doing things different, all in all. But again, we'll never know if it's discrimination, which is always going to be a percentage of that,
of course,
or whether it is preference. And like you say, until you sit down multiple artists and ask why, you're never going to have an understanding of why that person doesn't prefer a darker skinned person. Especially when it's job based and it's not relationship based. There's difference between having preference for a relationship to a job
and just someone doing their job.
One
thing I want to say I do hate is when black men don't stick up for us black women. Like, you'll go in the comment section and then there'll be black men just be like, look, wait for the comments for the angry black women. Like, that's one thing I hate so much.
Do you not feel...
Why do you think we're just angry? Like, every black woman in the world.
But do you not feel like in some situations it doesn't need to be taken down, and it gets taken down?
Nothing might have not been said yet, and you'll get a list of black men. Wait for the angry comments. Wait for the angry black comments. I do see it myself. Fucking give us a chance. Like, we're not all fucking angry. Like, it's jarring.
It just comes from passion, like you said at the beginning. As soon as we show passion, it's like,
we notice something and we want to talk about what we notice, but we can't speak about what we notice.
It's true.
Get someone else. Black men, stick up for us.
Yes, do better. Thank you both for spending the time with me today. And coming onto my new YouTube channel called On The Same Page. We are on the same page.
Definitely.
Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below on your views, your opinions, whether it's with us or against us. Comment below if there's other topics that you want me to talk about. And I'd just like to say thank you, love you all. I hope we've not hurt any feelings. We've just had an honest discussion. And we're all for the melanin, as you can see.
Skin just like pearls, best thing in the world. Never change your friend.